video clip is meant to provide you with guidance and instruction on how to best help feral cats. Some of you might wonder, what is a feral cat? Feral cats typically live in colonies, and the best way we can help them live happy, healthy lives is to help reduce furthering the enhancement of pet overpopulation through a method referred to as TNRM, Trap, Neuter, Release, and Manage. Here's a humane trap. Humane traps of appropriate size for adult cats can be purchased at your local Tractor Supply Company stores, or you can go online and purchase them at websites like Have a Heart. After you've purchased your humane trap or traps, here's how you can set it up. First things first, you're going to want to have a can of wet food or some meat, something to bait the trap with for the cats so that they're interested in entering. Next step is you'll want to open the trap so that you can set the food inside. Pull the trap door open, make sure you set the trigger underneath, and then you're going to want to place the food in the very back of the trap. You're also going to want to make a lead up of food going into the trap so that the cats feel comfortable entering inside. So it's just like a little trail of food going into the trap. And there you have it. It is important to set the traps in places where you have already been feeding the cat so that they feel comfortable with their surroundings and are more likely to enter. Patience is definitely the key when setting the trap. You may have to leave the area and come back every 1 to 2 hours to check the trap or the traps that you have set to see if anyone's entered inside. It's important to make sure that the trap always is baited with fresh, wet or canned cat food or meat, something that is enticing to the cats. And the trap won't totally set until they step on the trigger, so that way it makes sure their tail and their entire body is inside the trap before it'll close. When you pick up the traps, please note that feral cats do not want you to poke your fingers through the trap, and oftentimes they will jump around inside of the trap. They are nervous and confused and out of their comfort zone. It's important that you remain calm when transferring the humanely trapped cats to your vehicle and heading to the veterinarian's office. Be sure to use dissolvable stitches at your veterinarian so that there's no follow-up needed following the surgery. When implementing a successful trap, neuter, release, and management program for feral cat colonies, it's important to provide some type of shelter for the feral cat so that it can stay out of weather elements such as snow, ice, and rain. You can buy used dog huts at yard sales, garage sales, or on sites like Craigslist. You can even ask local community members if they'd like to donate some used dog huts for the project as well. And you can fill them inside with blankets or hay or straw, something to allow the cats to stay warm and dry out of the weather. Another thing you can do that's very inexpensive is you can buy Tupperware totes at a store like Walmart or Target, really anywhere, and all you do is cut a neat little hole in the side so that the cats can go in and out of them, and you want to fill it with hay or straw, and then you just snap the lid on top, and then you make a little nestling bed inside of the hole so that cats can go in and stay dry from the weather elements, and they can stay warm this way too. And you may need to put a brick or something heavy on top of it so that if it does get windy in your area, the hut does not blow over in the wind or extreme weather elements. But this is a great inexpensive way that you can make multiple dry and safe hut areas for feral cat colonies. Here's one successful, healthy, spayed and vaccinated member of a local feral cat colony. And this can be done by anyone, anytime, as long as you have determination and you educate yourself and follow the proper methods for trap, neuter, release, and manage. All of the steps are written in the article link provided. And if you have any questions, there are many websites you can visit for expert advice. You can also talk to your local rescue organizations and get their expert advice as well. This has been Stacy Ritz, Executive Director with Advocates for Animals, Inc. Thanks for watching.